Jason Catalano, and on this channel we like to do sauces, seasonings, soups, and smoothies, so you can find your favorite flavor for your favorite meal on a part-time plant-based diet. And for today's episode, we're going to be doing a product review of Lightlife's plant-based burger. Alright everyone, so for this episode, episode 3, we're going to be doing product review, Lightlife. They have a plant-based burger, and it's got basically, for this hamburger that we're going to be trying it out on, we got the burgers itself. I got one that's just right out of the package itself to see what it tastes like as a control. And then I have another one that is marinated in a, Mccormick has a spicy Applewood type marinade. I let that marinate for about 4 hours, should be enough time to see if it gets some flavor in there. Daya, this is a, I guess you'd say plant-based cheese. Find this in a local grocery store. It's supposed to be mimicking a smoked provolone. If you want, you can add some barbecue sauce to this. And then we have our buns, just standard ballpark buns. Once again, you can find these anywhere. I got these at the commissary here, but you can find those anywhere. So with that, this is gonna give us about 20 grams of protein per, 250 about calories per patty, 150 calories, 4 grams of protein per bun. Then we have the Daya cheese. Personally, Daya cheese, I think they did a really good job. This actually tastes very, very close to provolone. Only downside, there's no protein added to it, so 60 calories, a little bit empty that way, but it definitely does give you very good taste, texture to provolone. So with that, let's get grilling. All right, so we just got done putting these on the stovetop for about 9 to 10 minutes on medium kind of high heat. The white plate here, this is gonna be just the standard Lightlife burger. This one's gonna have the marinade in it. And let's just see, is there a big difference? How good's just the standard one? Is there a huge difference between putting it on a burger or just the patty itself? So, this is the standard. Let me just show you the inside of it. Hopefully it focuses. That's a standard burger. And honestly, it's really good. I've definitely had a few of the other style of kind of meat alternatives, and honestly, Lightlife, this one comes in pretty good. This one's a little bit cheaper than like the Impossible Burger and everything like that, but texture, really good. It's not quite as juicy maybe as like Impossible, but overall, pretty impressed with no seasonings, with no nothing on it. I'm actually very, very impressed with Lightlife on that one. So let's go ahead and do with, this is with the Smoky Applewood marinade. So first impression is, the control group one, the standard one, it's certainly fine on its own. But with the marinade, that's what's gonna notch it up a notch. And this is actually a really good marinade for it because I like Applewood. That kind of smoky type of taste I really like for savory. Usually it's more for chicken, but actually it goes really good with this burger. Yeah, so it's got a little more juice in here just with the marinade. And then obviously I was basting it while marinating it. So far, this one definitely, I definitely say the marinade's definitely a little better. You definitely want to marinate it, but just the standard burger by itself is really good as well. So let's try it just with some Daya cheese on it. Okay, so standard. You can use definitely a little bit of barbecue sauce or a little more liquid, a little more moisture. The cheese, it's a really kind of drier cheese. Overall though, if I gave that to somebody and just said, hey, here's a cheeseburger, they'd probably say, oh, it tastes okay. So it definitely passes for a cheeseburger. You wouldn't even know the difference, to be honest with you. This was about $5 for 2 patties. So normally I do a double decker for lunch. But even just with no seasonings on it, which normally I do, that's a very, very passable cheeseburger. That's I would definitely say Definitely kind of in that B range. This is a really good burger though. Probably 84, 85, somewhere in that range for the standard. For the marinade, a little juicier. Yeah, it comes with the cheese. There's just more flavor because the cheese is kind of bland. Usually the vegan style cheeses are a little not quite as potent. This actually holds up really, really good with marinades. Yeah, that's probably, at least in my books, at least probably a 91. Really, really good A-. Yeah, that Mccormick's marinade, by the way, you guys can definitely go get that at any local grocery store. This is definitely like an 80, 91 for me. This one, with that marinade, it gives it just enough juice, just a little bit of flavor enough. Not too complex though. I don't really want a burger like this to be too complex. The provolone with just a little bit of a marinade, especially like a smoked Applewood or some sort of smoked style. Even a little bit of barbecue sauce could go really, really good with this, just to up that kind of moisture. Overall, guys, I'm really impressed with Lightlife. I'd say overall, I'd probably give this like an 88.4. B+, really, really good. I think for the price, it might even get bumped up another point, just because when you think about the other style of vegetarian, vegan style meatless burgers, this one holds up really good. I'm really, really shocked actually. I was kind of thinking it'd be a little bit lower. It definitely surpassed expectations. I would definitely recommend this one if you're trying to use this for like lunches, meal prep style lunches. I really would recommend this one. So that, Jason Catalano, adios.